Good morning, dear students. Hope you are clear with the chapter, beta, and I hope you have done both the diary entries. Let's do the assignment of chapter number 6 that I gave you for trial in documents. Why do you think the speaker said that he had hardly recognized her? The speaker said so because they had met many years after. They had met 20 years after, no? Um, and they had met many years before, you can say, because it was 20 years that had passed, and the lady had put on a lot of weight, so he could hardly recognize her. Okay. Second question: why had the narrator and the woman visited at first? See, the woman wanted to spend some time with the narrator as she was passing through Paris. Moreover, she was a female fan of the writer, and the narrator accepted her suggestion and got ready to go at Ford's for luncheon. As it was an expensive restaurant, the narrator went there to outfit the lady, that is, to impress the lady, as he was a struggling writer and the lady was a female fan of his. So you can say that he wanted to impress the lady, that's why he could not say no to the woman. Okay. In reality, who eats just one thing and why? In reality, the narrator eats just one thing as it was the cheapest dish in the menu, and he had a small amount of money in his pocket. On the other hand, the guest was ordering one after the other expensive dishes to continue in her conversation with the narrator. Okay, the narrator could not afford expensive dishes for both of them as he was a struggling writer. That's why you can say that he ordered just one thing, that was mutton chop. Question number 4 now. What does the narrator mean by saying that I was past caring now? See beta, when he came to know that he would not be left with any money, then, and he would not be able to have coffee for the whole coming month, you can say, that's why he said he was past caring now, because maybe he did not have enough to pay the bill at that time also, so he ordered coffee for himself, and that's why he was past caring, he did not care for that. The narrator means that he could manage the whole month by cutting the coffee for few days. He made the statement for himself because he would not be able to enjoy the coffee for the whole coming month. That's why he ordered coffee that time. What plan did the narrator have if he ran short of money at the time of paying the bill? See beta, when he realized that the lady had ordered two expensive dishes which were far beyond his means, he had planned that he would put his hand in his pocket and with a dramatic cry start up and say that his pocket had been picked, and he further planned to borrow some money from his guest, but if the woman he did not have enough money to pay the bill, then he planned to leave his watch and come back and pay later. Okay, so these were the plans he was thinking about in his mind, that how to pay the bill in case he ran short of money. But luckily he was having enough to pay the bill. Only 3 francs were left that he left for the waiter as a tip. What was narrator's feeling when the guest was eating asparagus? See beta, the narrator wanted to have asparagus and his mouth had always watered at the sight of them. So he found the asparagus to be enormous. Enormous होता है बेटा huge, succulent, जब आपके मुंह से क्या होता है कि पानी निकल रहा हो, and appetizing, जिससे आपको बहुत भूख लगती है. The smell of melted butter tickled his nostrils. बेटा जो उसके एस्पैरागस पे जो मेल्टेड बटर होता है वो था, उसकी खुशबू से उसके नॉस्ट्रल्स में क्या, उसको भी मन ललचा रहा था खाने के लिए. His mouth watered when he saw his guest eating large mouthful of the dish. अब उसके मुंह में पानी भी आया जब अपने वो गेस्ट को देख रहा खाते हुए. बट ही फेल्ट हेल्पलेस, कि वो लेकिन फिर भी वो क्या था, बिल्कुल भी निराश था कह सकते हो आप, लेकिन वो अपने लिए ऑर्डर नहीं कर सकता था, एज ही कुड नॉट अफोर्ड टू ऑर्डर वन फॉर हिमसेल्फ एज दे वर too expensive, so he could not afford those asparagus for himself also. Okay. Question number 7 now. Why did the narrator order mutton chop for himself? As we have discussed earlier that he was a struggling writer and he could not afford expensive dishes for both of them, and mutton chop was the cheapest dish in the menu, so he ordered mutton chop for himself. The narrator ordered mutton chop for himself because the woman had ordered two expensive dishes which were far beyond उसकी पहुंच से बाहर थे, beyond the means of a person like narrator. So he ordered mutton chop for himself as it was the cheapest dish in the menu, and he did not want the bill to exceed the amount that he was having in his पॉकेट. कहते जितना भी उसके पास था उसको वो उससे एक्सीड करना चाहता नहीं था. जो भी उसके पास पैसे थे वो उसी में अपना बिल मैनेज करने की कोशिश कर रहा था. सो ही ऑर्डर द चीपेस्ट डिश फॉर हिम. हाउ डिड द नरेटर हैव हिज रिवेंज. रिवेंज का मतलब क्या होता है बेटा? बदला लेना. When the narrator met the woman second time, he was glad that she had grown excessively fat. कहते जब वो नरेटर उसे सेकेंड टाइम कहाँ मिला था बेटा? The story begins when they were watching a play and the lady beckoned him in the फर्स्ट हाफ ऑफ द प्ले. ओके, तो जब वो हाफ होता है आप उस लेडी ने उनको बुलाया बट द नेटर कुड नॉट रिकॉग्नाइज हर, एंड इफ समबडी हैड नॉट मैंशनड हर नेम ही वुड हैव हार्डली रिकॉग्नाइज्ड हर. ओके, एंड ही वॉज ग्लैड. वो बहुत खुश हुआ. वाई? बिकॉज ही सॉ दैट द लेडी हैड ग्रोन एक्सेसिवली फैट. वो मोटी हो गई थी. ही वॉज वेरी हैप्पी एंड फेल्ट दैट शी डिजर्व दिस लुक. Why she deserved this look? As he thought that God has taken his revenge as she ate shamelessly at others' expensive. क्योंकि उसने क्या खाया था? बहुत सारा खाना औरों के कॉस्ट पे खाया था. Okay. What impression do you form of woman from the chapter? The lady is a flatterer. वो क्या करती? चापलूस थी. वो क्लेवर थी, बहुत चालाक थी, एंड ओवर ईटर. बहुत ज़्यादा खाना खाती थी. दो शी एक्सप्लेन हर दैट आई नेवर ईट मोर देन वन थिंग एट अ टाइम, बट इट वॉज कॉन्ट्रडिक्टरी स्टेटमेंट ऑफ हर. उसकी जो वो बात कर रही थी उससे वो पॉजिटिव एक्शंस कर रही थी. शी हैज़ नो टेबल मैनर्स. उससे बिल्कुल भी टेबल मैनर्स नहीं थे. एज जब आप किसी के पास जाते हैं या किसी के गेस्ट बन के जाते हैं सो यू बिहेव इन अ कर्टियस वे. आप बहुत ही सलीके से बिहेव करते हैं. ये नहीं कि अपने आप ही आप कुछ ना कुछ ऑर्डर करते रहें. एंड डज नॉट केयर फॉर द हॉस्पिटैलिटी ऑफ अदर्स. बेटा हॉस्पिटैलिटी का मतलब यहाँ पे हो रहा है रिस्पेक्ट ऑफ अदर्स. जो आपको वो आपकी क्या कहते हैं जो सेवा करते हैं या फिर आओ भगत जिसे कहते हैं कि आप गेस्ट के आगे क्या करते हैं, आप गेस्ट के आगे डिसर्व करते हैं. तो आप भी एक डिसेंट गेस्ट की तरह क्या करते हैं कि नहीं हमें और नहीं लेना. But the lady herself was ordering dishes for her, and she was on the contrary she was telling that she did not eat anything for luncheon. है ना. तो वो हर बार बार कुछ ना कुछ डिफरेंट ही कहने की कोशिश कर रही थी और उसकी जो एक्शंस थे वो उसके कहने के अपोजिट थे. So we can say that she was very clever. Okay, moving on to last question. Why did the narrator pay the bill with a sense of guilt? Did he have any other choice? The narrator paid the bill with a sense of guilt as he was left with only 3 francs. Beta, francs is a currency, okay, which he thought to give it to the waiter as a tip. बेटा जब भी हम कहीं जाते हैं तो हम 2-3 रुपए तो नहीं छोड़ते ना टिप में. So even he was feeling very bad for that he was left with only 3 francs for the waiter, which was an inadequate tip. कहते टिप देने के लिए वो सही नहीं था, but he did not have any other option, है ना. Which he thought to give it to the waiter as a tip. He knew that it was an inadequate tip, but he did not have any other option. He did not have a single penny in his pocket. That's why we can say that he was he was feeling guilty that he could not give more tip to waiter as a tip. I hope you are clear with this. Beta, if there is any doubt, you can ask me. Please do the work in your fair notebook in a very beautiful handwriting. As I am checking the note, your work, I see so many people are doing lot of cuttings. Please try to avoid cuttings while you write and do your work in a very neat way. Till then, remain safe. Goodbye.